Hi, let us introduce you to UniWASH, an innovation project where UNICEF comes together with academia and the private sector to tackle challenges in water, sanitation and hygiene in the primary schools of rural Uganda. UniWASH takes place in the northern part of Uganda, at Joliland, which is recovering from a severe humanitarian crisis caused by a civil war. People in the area suffer from emotional trauma and continued dependency on NGO support, while the growing recognition of children's, especially girls', right to education is transforming the traditional agrarian Acholi society. Public primary schools in rural Acholiland have many roles. They offer children affordable basic education, sensitize the community to the importance of hygiene and children's rights, and act as a link between the local government and the community. To make this all happen, the school's key personnel and Parents-Teachers Association cooperate with community members, local leaders, health centres and churches. The social impact of the school stretches far into the society as it employs local people, gives community fresh skills and knowledge, and provides wash facilities for everyone to use. The complex web of relationships doesn't come without issues. Responsibilities in the community are unclear and the poor financial situation is causing distress for everyone. The school's budget is covered by government money, tuition and additional fees families pay to the Parents-Teachers Association. Parents and community purchase school uniforms and lunch and pitch in for hygiene products and borehole maintenance. The budget is not enough to take proper care of wash facilities, and only a limited amount of toilet paper and sanitary pads are available for children. To give you a better idea of the wash challenges, let's take a look at what Gloria, an 8-year-old primary school student, does when she needs to visit the toilet. As the break starts, she heads toward the dry toilets, typically pit latrines, at the other side of the school compound. Pit latrines are constructed locally, featuring a few stances protected by a concrete wall. Gloria doesn't own shoes, so she carefully watches not to step in a pool of urine as she enters the only stance with a properly working door. Inside, there is a small hole on the floor she squats over to defecate. In the dark, aiming is difficult and there's often feces on the floor. Limited ventilation makes the space smell bad. To clean herself, Gloria uses a piece of textbook paper she found outside earlier and throws it in the nearly full pit. Because there's not enough money, her school will likely shut the latrine soon and wait until next year to drain the pit. Gloria exits the latrine and glances at the donated hand-washing tank nearby. It's been empty for weeks. Her only option is walking 100 meters to the main water source of the school, the borehole. The borehole pump is intuitive, but heavy for her to use, so the older students usually operate it. The last time she walked to the borehole, it had broken because of heavy use, so she decides to wipe her hands on her dress and head back to class. The state of the wash conditions of Acholi primary schools can be visualized with a tool that evaluates key wash facilities against a set of parameters. This provides a snapshot of each school, giving a general idea of whether the facilities in the schools are built with sustainable design in mind. For example, most wash facilities in Papu Primary School function quite well, but the students and the community members who use them don't really feel they own them. This often leads to neglect, so it might be beneficial to increase their sense of ownership. Different schools can also be compared using the same parameters. An average line provides a base reference for schools to benchmark themselves against others. This gives scope for future improvement that the UniWASH project will be part of. Further research and data validation is still needed to fill in gaps and reduce assumptions. It is clear that a technical solution will not be enough. The human mind, behavior and habits are at the core of any wash solution created. Including school children in the innovation process, building the capabilities of Acholi people, and above all, fulfilling children's rights to clean water, sanitation and hygiene will serve as the guiding principles of the UniWASH project as we continue our work in spring 2015.